I'm Nicole Auerbach.
Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Pranica of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
This is Danielle Musselman.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN.
This is Tom Hart of ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Washington Sports Digital Network.
We are happy to see you in Bill Vining Arena. I'm Isaac Bourne, joined by Jeremiah Turner. And it's the conclusion of finals week, or just about there, and we are just about at the point where we can say Merry Christmas here from the Washita Sports Digital Network. And tonight we have a doubleheader, first women's, then men's, both taking on the Southern Arkansas Mule Riders, the Washita Tigers. First up, we will see this women's team come out. And Jeremiah,
I'm confused. I thought we did this bit already.
At this game, we've got two teams sitting at 0-2 in conference play right now. What does one of these teams have to do to stake out an advantage in the early one?
Well, I think that whichever team comes out on top tonight will be the one who wants it more. Both of them are 0-2, like you said, in conference, so they're both desperately seeking their first win to get things rolling for them in the season and in the postseason here for starting conference. So hopefully the Tigers can come out on top, but I think it'll be a very good game because both teams should come out really hungry and aggressive here in the first quarter, and I'm ready to see what the girls have for us tonight.
And as you see on your screen, Washita coming off a 6-point loss at Southeastern Oklahoma State last Saturday, where just barely the Lady Tigers coming up short. Meanwhile, looking at the Mule Riders, they come off a loss in Shawnee, Oklahoma, losing 64-57 to the Bison of Oklahoma Baptist. So now looking at both of these teams and looking at specifically these players, Addie Tremy leading the Mule Riders in scoring. Meanwhile, Lainey Mears, a just beacon of efficiency for this Tiger team, scoring 10 points a game. Looking at these two players, you've got Tremy with 12 a game. Where do you see these teams matching up in regards to the scoring aspect, JT?
I think it'll be a lot of guard play tonight. I think it'll be a battle of who can make the most shots out of the guards. It looks like our top rebounders both kind of around the same area, 6.3 and 6.2 rebounds a game for the Mule Riders and the Tigers. So I think it'll be a good game on the glass, but I feel like whoever can come out fast as guard play, get some good looks, and get their teammates open to decide who might win this one on tonight.
And fast is exactly how this Washita team plays. You just look at the pace of play, but also the points per game. Both of these teams can get out and score. The Mule Riders at 69.9, just barely under that 70 mark for points in a game. Meanwhile, Washita just under them at 68.4. Looking at both of these teams, though, you see one noticeable difference, and it's that three-point percentage. Washita, a team that can get out behind the arc and shoot from deep. Meanwhile, you look at the Mule Riders, and while they can still shoot decently well from three, you're going to be seeing a lot more post play from them, and so that's going to be the job of Abby Harrison of the Tigers to guard down low. Just a minute away before we start introduction of these players. So JT, when you look at this game as a whole, what is the X factor for the team that wants to win here?
Well, like you said, for the Tigers, I think if they can get going from behind three-point, that the Mule Riders are going to they're going to have a time. They're going to struggle a little bit with the Tigers as far as keeping up with them. But I would say tonight it's just really an emphasis on starting fast. Whoever gets an early lead probably will win the game. With both of these teams scoring almost 70 points a game, whoever can take control early will probably dominate and win the game.
And now with just a couple seconds remaining before we turn it over to Dr. Casey Modal to introduce the starting lineups and introduce the national anthem. JT, excited for a good one.
It's my routine.
Here at Bill Vining Arena, and you hear him over the mic. He's ready to go, so we're going to send it right over.
Welcome to Bill Vining Arena for tonight's great American Conference contest featuring the Mule Riders of Southern Arkansas University against your Ouachita Tigers. At this time, we invite you to stand for our national anthem. And now introducing the starting lineup for the Southern Arkansas University Mule Riders. Senior guard from Plain Dealing, Louisiana, number 1, Tequeza Chambers. Graduate guard from Sulphur, Louisiana, number 12, Addie Tremy. Senior guard from Sallisaw, Oklahoma, number 20, Crystal Ortiz. Junior guard from Amity, Arkansas, number 22, Marley Bright. And junior forward from A Coruña, Spain, number 25, Elena Lijo Rodriguez. The head coach of the Mule Riders is Derek Matthews. The assistant coach is Serena Matthews. And now, Tiger Nation, let me hear you roar! This is the starting lineup for your Ouachita Tigers! Sophomore forward from Siloam Springs, Arkansas, number 35, Brooke Smith. Junior guard from Valonia, Arkansas, number 23, Madeline Tipton. Junior guard from Marmaduke, Arkansas, number 30, Heidi Robinson. Junior forward from Hernando, Mississippi, number 32, Abby Harrison. And senior guard from Valonia, Arkansas, number 22, Lainey Mears. The head coach of the Ouachita Tigers is Callie Hill. The assistant coaches are Brandy Higginbotham and Craig Roden. Tonight's officials are Scott Clumfus, Tammy D'Souza, and Kyle Wilson.
And with the starting lineups, we're just mere moments away from tip-off here in Bill Vining Arena. And JT, we've got two lineups here. Obviously, Ouachita starting most of the same. You obviously see Madeline Tipton back in the starting lineup for her first home game since that injury early in the season. But now you look over at the Mule Riders, and they've got Crystal Ortiz, the senior out of Sallisaw, Oklahoma. Then Marley Bright, Elena Lijo Rodriguez, Addie Tremy, the leading scorer, and Tequeza Chambers starting for Southern Arkansas. And looking at both of these teams now, as you have them on the court, you've got some height down low. Obviously, Lijo Rodriguez, the 6'5" junior. Let's see what happens here. Ouachita wins the tip, and Heidi Robinson is going to take it down for the first possession of the game. Here's Mears on the left side. She's guarded by Chambers. At the free throw line, up to Brooke Smith. Lainey Mears, she's going to take it from deep No good off the back rim. And Tremy, she's got the rebound. Mule Riders going fast. Ortiz, top of the key. She's going to take it in on Smith. Back up to Tremy. Chambers. Looking inside at Rodriguez, and Rodriguez is going to score the first 2 of the game for either team, in Southern Arkansas goes up 2-0. Tigers moving it fast. Brooke Smith, she tried to look at Mears on the inside. Madeline Tipton driving right side. No good. Abby Harrison on the rebound. And that one's no good. Rodriguez gets the rebound. Tremy knocks it in from deep, and Arkansas comes out to a 5-0 lead to start this one. Just pulls up and takes it is Addie Tremy. And that one's going to be a foul. Just a little bit of discombobulation for both teams, and Ouachita is going to be the first team to draw a foul tonight. JT, looking at this fast start that SAU has come out to, what does Ouachita need to do to not allow the Mule Riders too much of a run to start?
Well, first, I think the Tigers just need to slow down a little bit. Game's just getting started, find their groove, and try to limit some of those shots. Well, that second shot that the Mule Riders put up was very fast, and I guess it was just a great look for Tremy there, but we'll see as they come down the floor if they can stop them here and get their first stop, because there's a 2-for-2 right now.
The left-handed layup by Mears is no good. She had a good open shot there, just unable to get it to go. Chambers, she's looking at Rodriguez on the high-low. The hook shot is good, and right now, Elena Lijo Rodriguez just cannot mess up. Just inside, getting everything she wants. Heidi Robinson looking on the inside, but once again stolen by Lijo Rodriguez. Chambers in the corner. No good. Ouachita. Good rebound by Brooke Smith. Ouachita still has yet to score in this one, starting off 0 for 3. Tangled up for the ball there, and it's going to be a jump ball, possession arrow in favor of the Mule Riders, so it's going to be a turnover for Ouachita.
Mule Riders are causing havoc, creating a lot of turnovers. Hopefully the Tigers can settle in here and finally get up a good shot attempt to get on the board.
Right now, the battle to look out for seems to be between Abby Harrison and Elena Lijo Rodriguez down low. Harrison giving up just a couple inches on her in height, as right there, finally the nice adjustment is going to lead to a steal, and Ouachita on the break. Lainey Mears step back, she's just inside the arc, and that one goes for 2. Lainey Mears is going to put her team on the board tonight. Looking inside to Lijo Rodriguez, and that time, that one is good. Ouachita, she's get it to Mears, and instead of running fast, Ouachita going to slow it down. Winfrey, she's in the game for the first time today. Loses it there. They're going to call a foul after many SAU players wanted to walk for Winfrey after it looks like she just got tied up with it. But that's going to be the second team foul for Southern Arkansas.
Oh, excellent.
And the nice drive to the left side for Abby Harrison. And now Harrison, she's trying to go blow for blow with Lijo Rodriguez, and so far her attempts to do that have been good. And that score right there by Tremy is going to give SAU a quick 11-4 lead. 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Madeline Tipton, she's yet to attempt a shot today. Lainey Mears, she's guarded by Chambers. Robinson, she's driving right. over Lijo Rodriguez, and that one's off the backboard and in.
Like you said, trading blows right there. Very good play down inside.
Ouachita only trailing by 5, so very much in striking distance up to this point. Just a 2-possession lead for SAU early in this one. Bright driving on Mears. Back out to Tremy. Good passing by SAU, and it's going to lead to the Chambers 3. Heidi Robinson now taking it down once again for Ouachita. They trail by 8. Harrison, she's got Tipton on the left side. Driving to the middle. And that one looked like the block for Lijo Rodriguez, but Madeline Tipton is going to draw the foul. She's going to go to the line for 2 shots here. Substitutions for Ouachita. It's going to be Samantha Watson and Grayson Fairless coming in for Abby Harrison and Heidi Robinson. Now with the switch at the center position, now with Grayson Fairless, going to be interesting to see how she matches up with Lijo Rodriguez. Timeout called, and that'll be our first media timeout of today. Tigers trail 14-6 to the Mule Riders here at Beryl Vining Arena. We will be right back here with you on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
I'm attorney Taylor King. For years, you've heard us say we'll be on your side, by your side.
I'm attorney Austin King. At Taylor King Law, we stand by that promise.
And I'm attorney Maggie King Davis. I'm proud to be a part of a team of dedicated professionals who are prepared
to be on your side and by your side when you need us most.
If you've been injured, contact the Taylor King Law Firm.
And we, and more, will be on your side, by your side.
I've heard people say, oh, a cheetah.
Welcome back to Bill Vining Arena here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. And JT, looking at this game that we've seen so far, Ouachita trailing partially because of the play down low. Talk about what you've seen.
So going into the game, I thought it'd be a big guard play game, but the game is a battle on the boards and a battle on the block. It's going back and forth between a couple of our players and theirs. And I have to say, Lijo Rodriguez is doing an excellent job. If you don't front her, she's going to get the ball and put it in the basket. And even if you do front her, their guards are good enough to get her to pass on the wraparound, and she's still being able to go up for easy layups. Got to find a way to stop her from getting that ball on the inbound, and I think we'll be okay.
Madeline Tipton fouled before the break, and she's taking 2. No good on the first one. Trying to rebound with the second. Second one is up, and it's through the net. And Tipton shrinks the SAU lead to 7 as taking it back down the court this time, Marley Bright, the junior out of Amity, Arkansas. She's guarded closely by Mears. Tremy back over to Bright. And great 3 by Addie Tremy, and right now SAU taking over from behind the arc. Just great shot creation and great passing for the Mule Riders. Lainey Mears, she's going to drive to the middle. Winfrey. Mears. Fader. That one's no good off the front of the rim, but great rebound by Grayson Fairless, and Ouachita is going to have a second chance opportunity here. Fairless fakes the handoff to Mears. Shot clock winding down. Fairless, left side, and the tough bucket on the left side, and Grayson Fairless is going to find her first 2 in the game here. Tremy, guarded by Tipton. Tukweza Chambers looks inside. Bright Ortiz with the three, and she finds the bottom of the net on that one. SAU mental from deep right now. Tipton, she's got Fairless. Mears, she's going to dial one up from way down there, and she finds the bottom of the net. Lainey Mears, known for shots like that, she can dial it up from just about anywhere behind half court, and she does it there. Bright, looking right side, can't find anything. Driving right, here's Chambers. Looking for it over Watson. That one, the roll is no good. And Samantha Watson taking it down the court. Fairless on the elbow. Watson driving inside. Mears, she's going to take another one from three. That one off the front of the rim, no good. And JT, Lainey Mears, a player that has been a peak model of efficiency for Ouachita this year. She sinks a great deal of her shots, and even on nights where she doesn't score a lot, it's usually not because she's missing shots. Ortiz, top of the key. That one's no good off the right side. And Watson is just going to watch that one go out of bounds. Minute and a half left in the first quarter. Substitutions for Ouachita. Brooke Smith, Heidi Robinson, and Abby Harrison in for the Tigers. Also along with that, freshman Caden Porter seeing her first action today.
Talk a little bit about Lainey, like you was just saying. Yeah, she can create a lot of havoc when she's out there on the court, even when she's not shooting. Somebody has to check her at all times, so it allows for other people to score on her team.
Heidi Robinson coast to coast there, and she's not too happy trailing early in this one. And right now, Ouachita only trailing by 6. And now the battle inside looking a little bit different with Abby Harrison down there, but now a new substitution for the Mule Riders is in for the first time today is Johanna Brockman. Taking it out of bounds. SAU corner three is no good. Rebound though, SAU. Lainey Mears there trying to get a steal, and they're going to say that that was an over and back for Golightly. And that's going to be a turnover for SAU. Brooke Smith taking it out of bounds. 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Ouachita has a chance to trim this lead to 3 with a 3 here. Heidi Robinson looking on the inside. That time it's no good. SAU, there's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock as they take it back down. Tremy driving on Porter. Wraparound pass, 3. No good off the right side. Now Brooke Smith going quickly. Steal. And a great steal there by number 30, Johanna Brockman, but just unable to convert. Lainey Mears able to get on top of it, and she's going to commit her first foul of the contest. 17 seconds left in the game. Shot clock off. Excuse me, not the game, the first quarter. And one. She gets it to fall. And then Chloe Wilbanks is going to go to the line for one more. Just not a good play for the Ouachita defense, as now the senior out of Leesville, Louisiana, will try to get her scoring total to 3 tonight, and she does. Robinson now, she's got the ball. 10 seconds left on the clock. Left side. And they're going to call a charge on Heidi Robinson. And with 4.5 seconds left in this quarter, SAU's going to get it back with the chance to go up by double digits. What a turnaround for the Mule Riders, who just mere moments ago led by only 6. Now with the chance to double that lead with 4.5 left to go. The 3 blocked by Caden Porter at the end of the quarter. And Ouachita trailing by 9 as SAU has come out quickly. They lead 23-14 here at Bill Vining Arena. We'll be right back with you for some more women's basketball action here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
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 Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
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 How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita. Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
The Southern Arkansas Mule Riders leading 23-14 after the first quarter of play here at Bill Vining Arena on the campus of Ouachita Baptist University. And JT, we've seen a contest where Ouachita starts off slow and then they battle back a little bit, and then the last minute of that first quarter was all Mule Riders as they just found a way to take down Ouachita on just about every aspect. So going into this second quarter, what is the key to a comeback for this Tiger team?
Tigers have got to try to find a way to get in the groove. Only shooting 6 of 13, 46% from the field. Why, if you flip that, the Mule Riders are shooting 60% from the field, hitting 9 of their first 15 shots. So we got to try to find a way to make more shots and take more shots. The Mule Riders are getting some excellent looks down low and outside, so we got to try to match that and play with a little more intensity here in the second quarter.
The Mule Riders making 4 of their 9 3-pointers in that first quarter. Meanwhile, Ouachita making just 1 of 3 3-pointers attempted. Lainey Mears knocking down a deep shot. Abby Harrison, she's got the ball at the free throw line. Audrey Winfrey, shot clock ticking down. Watson's going to have to take it. Looks like she just did not notice the shot clock there, and it's going to be another turnover for the Lady Tigers. That is their 5th turnover tonight. And with 9.5 minutes left in this second quarter, SAU is going to have a chance to go up by double digits for the first time tonight. Tremy, she's guarded by Tipton. Wilbanks looking inside, taking it right on Watson. And Wilbanks, that's no good. Battle for the rebound. And that one, last touched by Brockman, is going to go the other way. Ouachita evades a score there for SAU, and now substitution for the Tigers. Samantha Watson going out, and coming in for the first time today, Joey Babel. And she comes in, and she's going to be the first one to touch the ball here. Freshman Caden Porter, she's driving. Pull up at the free throw line, and that one is all net. Those are her first 2 of the game, and that shrinks the Mule Rider lead to just 7 here. And right there, Brockman whistled for the walk. Just didn't know what to do after being faced with a double team. Madeline Tipton coming on the inside and finding a way to shut down her. And now coming the other way is Joey Babel. Tipton right side, she's just gonna pull up, and that one rattles in for the junior, Madeline Tipton.
What a shot.
On her first field goal of the game, and Ouachita has, while they haven't taken many threes, they've found the most success from the threes that have just come from way past the line tonight. 3 for Stanford is no good. Washita moving fast. Joey Babel right side. She's got Harrison on the inside, and the layup is good. Washita now shrinks the SAU lead to just 2.
That's what the Tigers needed, a couple quick, fast buckets to get right back into the game.
Will Banks, guarded by Porter, back over to Ortiz. Bright. She's got Will Banks open for a 3, and that one is all net. Great shot by Chloe Wilbanks, and great find on the shot by Bright. Tipton driving it on Ortiz, back out. Babel looking for someone. Abby Harrison just inside the three-point line. She's going to take it inside, spin move, and she's going to get fouled on the shot. That one's going to be towards Johanna Brockman. That's her first foul of the contest. And now Abby Harrison, the leader on this team in free throw percentage, sitting at a solid 80% on the season, now going for 2 shots at the line. And Harrison knocks in the first one. And JT, what does it mean to have a player that can play very well on the inside but also make their free throws like Abby Harrison?
Oh, that's huge. With her being a tall girl as she is, she gets hacked a lot, sent to the line a lot, and she makes them count when she does. That's a very big asset to have in the post down low.
Harrison sinks both of those, and the lead for the Mule Riders is back down to 3. Will Banks, she's looking for a teammate. Ortiz, corner 3, and that one is net. And Coach Kylie Hill has seen enough. Washita battling in this one, trying to tie the score back up. But with 6:41 remaining in the second quarter, we'll be right back with you for some Lady Tiger action here on the Washita Sports Digital Network.
Owned by OBU alumni, Java Primo is the official coffee house of Washita Tiger football. At Java Primo, amazing coffee is just the beginning. Try our great options at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and don't forget about our amazing desserts. Also, shop Java Primo's gift selection 24/7 online at javaprimo.com.
Go Tigers! Go Tigers!
Welcome back to Bill Vining Arena here on the Washita Sports Digital Network. And looking now at that transition layup to cap off what was an amazing Lady Tiger run. Great find by Joey Babel to Abby Harrison. And Harrison, she's had herself a night so far in this one. She's got 4 points in this quarter to go along with 4 in the first. And she leads Washita in scoring so far with 8 tonight. And you talked a lot about how guard play is would be a big part of this one, and SAU has proven that so far. But Washita, it's really been credit to Abby Harrison in the scoring department for them.
Yeah, Abby's been doing a great job down low, even with the rotation of the bigs that they have on the Mule Rider squad. She's been doing a great job handling them both once she found her groove there late in the second half of the first quarter. And if she keeps going like that, it's opening up shots for us also on the outside with the kickouts. Tipton's hit a 3, Landy's hit 3. And if we can keep up with them as far as scoring, we'll be just fine.
And Madeline Tipton, good open shot there, just doesn't fall. Mule Riders taking it the other way. Will Banks, she's guarded by Mears. Stanford, Bright, she's going to drive right side. Floater over Babel is no good. Washita moving quickly. Lainey Mears back in the game for the Tigers. Mears, she's got 5 so far, and she's made a 3. Driving on the inside, shot clock ticking down. Harrison, and she finds the bottom of the net. That's double-digit points for the center in this one, the junior Abby Harrison. Just once again showing her value on the inside. Bright, she's looking for an opportunity on the inside. Ortiz. And off the backboard is Ortiz. Good defense there by Winfrey, but even better offense. Mears, she's going to go quickly. That one off the bottom of the rim. Lainey Mears was trying to just run quickly and get it down the court. Mule Riders up by 6. Ortiz looking at the high-low, and Abby Harrison says no thank you. Sends it the other way. And now she's got the ball on the inside.
Oh, my goodness.
And you can't stop Abby Harrison, as she's going to rack up 12 in this contest so far. And she is the main reason why this game is as close as it is at home.
She caused the turnover and then scored on the other end in transition. She's doing an excellent job.
Stanford guarded by Tipton. Shot clock ticking down. And the hook shot by Lijo Rodriguez is no good. And Ouachita now a chance to cut into this Mule Rider lead just a little bit more. Tipton, she's just going to pull up from deep, and she finds the bottom of the net again. Madeline Tipton. Have yourself a night from deep. She's got 2 threes in this quarter alone, and she is the entire production from three-point range in this quarter for the Tigers. Bright was looking for an opportunity there for Ortiz. Driving it on Babel. Jump shot. No good, and now Mears with the rebound, and Ouachita a chance to take the lead for the first time tonight. And Tipton there just loses it. Stanford 2-on-1 the other way. Mule Riders going to slow it down. Will Banks, open lane on the inside, and they're going to call a foul on Madeline Tipton. Just reached in a little too far there on Lijo Rodriguez. Substitutions for both teams. Coming in for Ouachita, Brooke Smith, and then coming in for the Mule Riders, back in is Tequaza Chambers, and then also the leading scorer for the Mule Riders, Addie Tremy. Pass into Chambers. Spin move over Babel. That one doesn't even touch the rim. Good rebound by Brooke Smith. She leads Ouachita in rebounds per game this season. Mears, good find to Brooke Smith, and the left-hand layup is good. Just beautiful bounce pass for the senior, and then the sophomore takes the ball and puts it up and in. Ouachita now in the lead for the first time tonight. They lead 32-31 with 2.5 left in this half. Chambers, she's got an open 3, and she gets it to roll in, and the Mule Riders take that lead right back. Winfrey was looking at Babel. Mears. And Babel, nice scoop there. No good, but great save by Brooke Smith. Ball bobbling around, and Tipton able to get on top of it. Brooke Smith diving to the floor. Possession arrow is towards the Mule Riders, so it's going to go the other way, but the sophomore, Brooke Smith, showing why Coach Kylie Hill puts her on the court, diving to the floor for her teammates, and possession arrow towards the Mule Riders. Bright takes it the other way. Bright at the elbow. Floater, no good, rebound by Smith. A little bit of a shorter lineup for Ouachita right now, but so far it's working very well. This lead only at 2 for the Mule Riders. Tipton, she's feeling hot and cannot get it to go. Just a little bit of a heat check for Madeline Tipton, and that one just unable to go down, as that time great fast break offense for the Mule Riders. Ortiz gets the layup to go. Babel slowing it down. And some contention there on the inside. Foul called on Brooke Smith. They're going to call it an illegal screen. And so now with under a minute left in this half, SAU takes it the other way. They lead by 4 in this one. JT, what have you seen from Ouachita in this one, and how do they just shorten this with this last minute here?
Tempo, tempo, tempo. Tigers have been pushing the ball and finding good shots down low and outside because of that tempo. SAU was having a hard time keeping up, but it seems like they've adjusted here late in the second quarter. So
Crystal Ortiz layup is no good, but she's fouled by Winfrey. She's going to go to the line for 2. Now substitutions for Ouachita. Caden Porter back in the game, and then Abby Harrison back in the game. So with this final half minute in the second quarter, Ouachita hoping to cut into this lead, as they had the lead at one point, 32-31, but now have gone just a little bit cold since then. Ortiz's second free throw is good. She makes both of them. Just under 7 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Caden Porter. She's going to pull up from the elbow. That one's no good. Good look for the freshman, but now with the shot clock off, looks here like Bright is going to hold it for the last shot of the half. Ortiz, she's going to pull up from deep, and that one rolls in. And that's going to be the end of the first half. Ouachita cutting a little bit into the Mule Rider lead to finish off the second quarter, but then the Mule Riders storming back in the final 2 minutes to go into the locker room, leading 41-32 at halftime. And before we go to break, make sure to stay tuned for some Christmas music for your halftime entertainment tonight. And these pieces will be from several Ouachita alumni and faculty. So we hope you enjoy a part of Ouachita Christmas, and we hope that we can provide you with a little bit of Christmas cheer before going home for the holidays. But for now, this has been Isaac Bourne and Jeremiah Turner, and we will see you back for the second half here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Oh, the shepherds kept their watching, or silent flocks by night. Behold, throughout the heavens there shone a holy light. Down in a lonely manger, our humble Christ was born, and brought us all salvation, that blessed Christmas morn. Oh, go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus is born. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go that Jesus. Who you gonna tell? Oh, 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 who you gonna tell? Our Savior is here, and our healer is here. Oh, gonna tell somebody about the name of Jesus. Deliverance is here, about the power of Jesus. There is power
child. Jesus, Jesus, so lowly, meek and mild, new life and hope to all he brings. Listen to the angels sing, glory, glory, glory to the newborn King. He was heralded by the angels, born in a lowly manger. Virgin Mary was his mother, and Joseph was his earthly father. 3 wise men traveled from afar. They were guided by a shining star, came to see King Jesus relaid in a bed so lowly, meek and mild. New life and hope to all he brings. Listen to the angels sing. Glory, glory, glory to the newborn King. He was heralded by the angels, born in a lowly manger. Virgin Mary was his mother, and Joseph was his earthly father. 3 wise men traveled from afar. They were guided by a shining star. Came to see King Jesus where he laid in a bed made of hay, singing Jesus, Jesus. Oh, what a wonderful child. Jesus, Jesus, so lowly, meek and mild. New life and hope to all he brings. Listen to the angels sing. Glory, glory, glory to the newborn King. Glory, glory, glory to the newborn King.
The first Noel, the angel did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 Noel. Born is the King of Israel. And let us all with one accord sing praises to our heavenly Lord, that hath made heaven and earth of naught, and with his blood mankind has bought. Noel, 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 Noel. Born is the King of Israel.
We hope you enjoyed your halftime music here in this Christmas season. Welcome back to Bill Vining Arena, though, for some more women's basketball action. And JT, we've seen a first half that was back and forth for the Tigers, but that went in favor of the Mule Riders so far. And right now, SAU leading 41-32, but what have you seen from Ouachita that makes you think that they can come back in this one, especially with that run towards the end of the second quarter?
One big thing that the Tigers did a really good job of was stopping the play down low that looked so explosive in the first quarter for the Mule Riders. Liho Rodriguez only put up one shot attempt in the second quarter. That's due to good fronting, not allowing her to get the ball, and when she did, being able to get it out of her hands, guards coming down to help and stopping the play down low. But that did open up a barrage of attacks from deep for the Mule Riders as they jump to a big lead there at the end of the second quarter. So one thing I think the Tigers need to do, keep doing a good job down low. They're doing a great job scoring and defending down low, but try to create some havoc on the perimeter and stop them there. And I think we'll have a pretty good chance to get back in this ball game because we've had some guards step up, make some big shots like Madeline Tipton, some big threes there in the second quarter. And we can get it. If we can get into a good roll, a good flow of things, I think we'll be just fine coming to the second half.
And one stark difference we saw between both of these teams in that first half is the amount of three-pointers taken and the amount of three-pointers made, because Ouachita only 3 for 7 from deep. They made them when they took them for half the time, but you look at SAU, 8 shots from behind the arc with 14 attempts, only 6 misses. That's an incredible percentage. And now as this half starts, Ouachita hoping to make a comeback, down 9 to start the third period of play, excuse me. Tipton looking inside to Harrison, over Liho Rodriguez, and that one rolls off the left side. Ball bobbled around, but rebound goes to Tremy. Mule Riders trying to go back up by double digits. Looking inside, good pass to Bright. That's no good. Liho Rodriguez with the rebound, and she is going to head to the free throw stripe to take 2 more as that attempt is no good.
Isaac, one thing I'd like to point out here, the Tigers are going to have to really move their feet and rotate. That's what gave up a lot of three-pointers there in the second quarter. Just like right there, we saw a back pick left Tremy open for 3 for just a second. Tipton was able to close the distance, get her to pass the ball. But they've got to learn. They got to move their feet and get out to these shooters quicker, or we're going to see a very lopsided game here in the second half if they don't.
And Liho Rodriguez able to make 1 free throw, which is able to bring back the double-digit lead. Largest lead in this game was 20-9 with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Mears no good off the front of the rim. Back the other way. Slow start to the half for Ouachita. SAU, meanwhile, though, only 1 point from that free throw from Liho Rodriguez. Ortiz, she's guarded by Winfrey. Tremy with the 3, and that one way short. Rebound by Robinson. She was fouled by Ortiz there. As the ball sails out of bounds, it's still going to be Tiger ball. Tipped in. Screen from Harrison, step back 3, no good. Heidi Robinson the rebound. That one's no good, but she's going to the line for 2 more. This will be Robinson's first 2 from the stripe tonight. First one is up, and that one no good off the right side. Heidi Robinson, she's been a solid scorer for this Ouachita team this season. Robinson has put up a solid 9.2 points per game this season. And coming off a season where she missed most of the year last year due to some knee issues. She's back on the court and has been healthy this season, and her presence has definitely been appreciated on the court, taking over main ball handling duties. The second free throw is good though for her. Chambers, that one's no good. Liho Rodriguez able to contain the rebound over Abby Harrison, and she's going to get 2 more. Robinson drops Bright. She's taking it inside, and she's going to draw the foul. Heidi Robinson, some expert ball handling, just stops Bright in her tracks there and just puts her on the floor. And now Robinson a chance at 2 more from the free throw line. Last time, just a possession ago, she was 1 for 2 from here. Substitution for the Mule Riders. Coming in for Ortiz is number 21. That'll be Riley Stanford. First shot is up, and that one's good. Lead back down to 10. That 11-point lead, JT, the last time that the Mule Riders led by 11 was with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. So right now the Tigers just trying to battle back, but SAU, their greatest lead of the game with 11. Now it's just 9. Tremi driving on Tipton. She's got Stanford for the wide open 3, and Stanford finds the laces. This is the biggest lead of the game for SAU. They lead by 12, 47-35. Tigers trying to respond. Robinson pulls up from deep, and she finds the laces. Heidi Robinson responds with a 3 there, bringing the lead back down to 9.
That was a great quick shot in the flow of the offense. If Robinson can get going, Mule Riders might be in trouble from beyond the arc.
Chambers on the right side looking at the high-low, taking it under the basket. She wanted a foul drawn there. No whistles blown, and Abby Harrison taking the ball down the court. Nice find by Robinson on the inside, and Madeline Tipton hangs in midair and finds the bottom of the net. Tipton just a little bit shaken up on that play. You can see her grimacing a little bit, but still out on the court right now. You continue to see Abby Harrison and Elena Liho Rodriguez just battle on the inside for positioning. Bright takes it inside. No whistle. That one rattles out. She gets her own rebound. Stanford pull up. That one's no good. Lainey Mears skies for the rebound. She's going to take it on the inside. Left-hand layup is good. Lainey Mears gets the rebound, takes it coast to coast, and right there almost getting another steal. And JT, right now, you still see Madeline Tipton out on the court, but she does not look like she is having fun. Just that knee looking like it's bothering her. And now you see Coach Kylie Hill bringing in Caden Porter for a substitution.
She does seem to appear to be limping around a little bit, but here we go. We'll get a chance to get out right here.
And that's a turnover for the Mule Riders, and now Caden Porter coming in for Heidi Robinson. Madeline Tipton still out on the court. And substitution for Southern Arkansas. Going to the bench is Tequeza Chambers, coming in for the first time this half. That'll be Will Banks, senior out of Leesville, Louisiana. Clock ticks below 5 minutes here in this third quarter. Here's Tipton. Driving. Blocked by Liho Rodriguez. Abby Harrison with the follow. And she draws the foul. Good play inside by Abby Harrison, and that's going to send us to our first media timeout of the second half. Ouachita cutting into the lead just a little bit, now down 47-42 to the Mule Riders of Southern Arkansas. We'll be right back after this commercial break here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
I'm Attorney Taylor King. For years, you've heard us say we'll be on your side, by your side.
I'm Attorney Austin King. At Taylor King Law, we stand by that promise.
And I'm attorney Maggie King Davis. I'm proud to be a part of a team of dedicated professionals who are prepared
To be on your side and by your side when you need us most.
If you've been injured, contact the Taylor King Law Firm.
And we, and more, will be on your side, by your side.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
Wichita.
Ouachita.
Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Ouachita. How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita. Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
And out of the timeout, you see junior forward Abby Harrison taking two from the stripe, and that one off the front of the rim and out. Harrison been a solid player for the Tigers tonight. She's got 12 on 5 for 7 from the field, really showing that she can battle on the inside with Lijo Rodriguez, the 6'5" junior out of Corona, Spain. Mule Rider lead down to 4. Bright on the left side. And the three wide open and no good. Seemed a little shell-shocked there as Winfrey able to get on top of the rebound. Lainey Mears. Caden Porter, she looks inside. Good entry pass. And that one's blocked by Lijo Rodriguez. Tremy, she's guarded by Tipton. She's going to pull up from deep, and that one's no good. And offensive rebound turns into turnover for Ouachita, and now Lainey Mears speeding past Bright, taking it the other way. Madeline Tipton, good fake. Euro step, and that one off the backboard and in. Madeline Tipton continues to make her highlight reel bigger and bigger in this one as another great layup shortens the Mule Rider lead to just 2. Tremy pull up from mid-range, and that time she finds the bottom of the net. Maybe that mid-range shot will take the cap off the basket for Addie Tremy. Mears loses it, going the other way. Tremy drive on the inside over Harrison, and that one's short. Tipton taking it on the inside. And Madeline Tipton continues to dominate the inside. And right now, she cannot be stopped on the drive. SAU looking to respond. They lead by just 2 now. And the Will Banks drive is going to turn into a foul. That one's going to go on Lainey Mears. Mears will be notched for her 3rd foul in this one, and now 2 fouls away from a foul out. Coach Kylie Hill notices that and subs her out. Pass into Stanford. Tremy driving on Tipton. And the entry pass to Stanford is bobbled. And now Ouachita in another position to tie the game up or go up by 1 with 2 minutes left remaining in this third quarter. Tipton, guarded by Tremy. Caden Porter. Tipton pulls up for 3, and my goodness, give Madeline Tipton a double team or something. That's 9 points in the quarter for the junior.
She's putting on an absolute clinic here in the third quarter. Doing a great job on the offensive end and on the defensive end, trying to handle and shut down Tremy.
The junior looked like she wasn't having too much fun with an injury earlier in this quarter, but I guess she decided just not to have the injury, JT.
Well, she's definitely a tough kid, man. I've seen her play here since she's gotten here, and she's, as we have a turnover there. But, yeah, going back to Madeline, she's a tough player. I've seen her battle through injuries before, and she's going to keep doing it and keep playing at a high level. So, great player for the Tigers.
Tipton, she's got 16 in this one. 3 of those have been from behind the arc, but the rest of them have just been hard-nosed baskets, just from great screen sets from Abby Harrison and just some great shot creation for Tipton. Here's Wilbanks looking at Chambers on the outside, and she took too many steps. That's going to be a walk. And with 43 seconds left in the third quarter, the Tigers take it out with a chance to expand this 1-point lead that has been built almost solely on the back of Madeline Tipton. And Coach Kylie Hill, with 30 seconds left in the quarter, is going to call a timeout. And as we stay here, we're going to look at some Madeline Tipton highlights. This girl has just lit it up from everywhere around the court. As you see that hanging layup. Great spin off the backboard there. And then once again, Lainey Mears finding Tipton. Just a weapon from everywhere on the court. And right there you see she gets Tremy up in the air and then just takes it down. Tipton once again just giving Lijo Rodriguez everything she's asked for. Just finding ways to get around the 6'5" junior. Then Caden Porter, the freshman, going to the junior leader, sinking that one from the corner. And guys, that's just been in this third quarter. Number 23 has been in sync from just about everywhere around the court. And JT, what change have you seen from this offense that's allowing Tipton not just to get these points, but allowing for the rest of her team to just go off of that?
They're playing so aggressive, man. You see Lainey, every time she's in, she's pushing the tempo. Have 1 or 2 turnovers maybe from trying to get down there and push the tempo really fast on fast breaks, but most of the time it's panning out, getting easy buckets, passing and dishing it off on the fast breaks, getting easy shots behind the perimeter because they pushing it, kicking it back out like that 3 there we saw from Tipton over there in the corner. They're just playing very aggressive, very fast, up in the tempo. SAU's having a hard time adjusting.
And the Tigers hoping to gain their first conference win of the year. Winfrey, quick pull up, no good. Shot clock is off now. So Wilbanks takes it down the court. Chambers, right side, she's guarded by Tipton. Takes it on the inside, the Euro step. Gets a bad bounce. And that's going to be the end of the quarter. Tipton with the heave is no good. And Ouachita, coming into this half down 9, is going to go into this final period of play with a 1-point lead, up 50-49. And as we head to a break, stay right here with us on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Owned by OBU alumni, Java Primo is the official coffee house of Ouachita Tiger football. At Java Primo, amazing coffee is just the beginning. Try our great options at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and don't forget about our amazing desserts. Also, shop Java Primo's gift selection 24/7 online at javaprimo.com.
Go Tigers! Go Tigers!
I'm Rex Horn, the Interim Executive Director of the Arkansas Baptist State Convention, and today I'm joined by my friend Dylan, who's an attorney with the Arkansas Baptist Foundation with an important word for you.
The foundation is here to help you support your Ouachita Tigers. If you'd like to create an estate plan that supports Ouachita and its mission or learn about other giving opportunities, please contact us using the information below.
Welcome back to Bill Vining Arena, and as we return for this final period of play, we've seen a bunch of impact players in this one, but none have been more impactful for the girls in white than number 23, the native of Valonia, Arkansas. Her and Abby Harrison have been a duo to remember tonight. Harrison really taking up the scoring load in that first half, really helping the Tigers when they needed it. And now Madeline Tipton being the main scorer in that third quarter to give them the lead heading into these final 10 minutes. SAU starts out the period with the ball. Tremy with the three. That one's no good. Rebound by Chambers. That one's also no good. But Tequaza Chambers is going to head to the line for 2 shots. These will be her first 2 free throws of the game. Substitution for Ouachita, Heidi Robinson going out and coming in. The other native of Valonia, Arkansas, Lainey Mears. Chambers up with the first one off the back of the rim and no good. Chambers, a native of Plain Dealing, Louisiana, transfer from Louisiana Monroe. She's also been an impact scorer for SAU this season, averaging just under 12 a game at 11.9 points per outing. Both free throws, though, no good, and Ouachita maintains that lead. Winfrey driving. She's got Tipton. Good screen by Winfrey and hanging in midair. I feel like I'm a broken record, but she keeps scoring that way, and SAU has no response to it. Madeline Tipton, she's going to get 17 and 18 in this contest on that layup. Ouachita lead up at 3 now. Chambers finds Tremy. And Tremy finally takes the cap off the basket. She missed her last 5, but then finds number 6 to go down. And you know, JT, that's what they say a lot of the times. That's what a famous quote from Klay Thompson. He said he could take 10 shots and miss all of them because he knows that 11th one is going to go in.
Yeah, man. When you get into a rhythm and you just kind of on the roll, you feel like you can shoot anything from anywhere. And that's definitely what it looks like for Madeline Tipton going into this fourth quarter, coming off a hot third quarter. I hope she just keeps on shooting and keeps on hitting.
And Tremy there, her 3 was able to tie it up at 52. Bright was looking for a 3, but scared out of it by Mears. Tremy pulling up again. That one rolls around, nearly goes down. And that one would have been a big shot for SAU, giving them a 3-point lead.
Would have been big indeed, a little bit of a heat check.
And Winfrey loses it on the inside. SAU running on the break. It's 3-on-2. Finds Chambers on the break, and that one misses the wide open layup. And she is unable to give SAU the lead.
That would have been another big bucket right there in transition. Great pass, entry pass. Just wasn't able to finish it there for the Mule Riders.
Abby Harrison, good screen for Tipton. And that time, Madeline Tipton, I didn't know she was able to miss. Finally, cannot find the bottom of the bucket there.
Everyone's got to miss once in a while, huh?
And that one barely rolls out for Lijo Rodriguez. Tipton tries to save it, but it's going to stay in possession of the girls in blue. Substitution for Ouachita, 2 of them. You see Joey Babel and Samantha Watson coming in for Caden Porter and Lainey Mears. Coach Kylie Hill needing to be a little bit cautious with his senior as Mears with 3 fouls. Bright, she's got Wilbanks wide open in the corner. Can't find it. Joey Babel able to slow it down there. Clock just under 7.5 minutes remaining in this contest. And Tipton was looking for the pass, but just walks in the process. And now this game's still deadlocked at 52. Neither team has been able to take this metaphorical cap off the basket. Bright, she gets a double screen.
Ooh. Getting
She's
handsy.
looking for someone. Gets it to Wilbanks, driving on Tipton. Looked for the pass to Lijo Rodriguez, but in the process gets the foul. That one goes on Madeline Tipton. That'll be Tipton's 2nd of the game. Her team's 11th. And since SAU is in the bonus, Wilbanks will be shooting 1 and 1 here. Excuse me, she will be shooting 2. Excuse me, that was a shooting foul as Wilbanks is going to sink both, and SAU takes their lead back. Watson loses it, able to get on top of it though. Robinson, left side, driving on Wilbanks, spin shot, hanging in midair, laces it. Robinson ties it back up at 54. If this score remains the way it is, or if this contention remains the way it is, we'll be in for a fun finish here on the campus of Ouachita Baptist. And that one's going to go on Lijo Rodriguez, foul away from the ball. And you've seen Abby Harrison and Lijo Rodriguez battling on the inside and really trying to maintain position and battle for any type of positioning they can get. And right there, the junior just a little bit too much contact, and she's going to rack up her 3rd foul.
Isaac, to add to that point, they've been pretty handsy off ball all night, everyone on the floor. I'm talking about pushing and shoving, trying to get in position on the block and trying to get open just off ball, coming off screens and things like that. Been a very physical game, which I love to see, seeing the refs let them play a little bit tonight.
Good passing by SAU. Ortiz pulls up from mid-range. No good. Lijo Rodriguez just gets the rebound right over Harrison. Whistle blown. And they're going to whistle Harrison for a foul. That's 2 for her, 11 for her team. Entry pass to Lijo Harrison. Excuse me, Lijo Rodriguez. And Tremi, no good. Lijo Rodriguez going to pull up from mid-range, no good, and Winfrey with the rebound. SAU multiple opportunities there, unable to convert on any of them though. Ouachita looking to take another lead. Harrison around Lijo Rodriguez, looking for the foul, can't get it. Bright running the other way.
This game has been unreal here in the second half. Nobody is allowing anyone to score, not giving up an inch here, either team.
She's got Wilbanks. And a whistle on the play. Turnover for SAU, and we're deadlocked at 54 apiece in the final media timeout of this one. So before we go to break, make sure to tune right back in after here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803.
Game all knotted up here at 54 here as we return to play for some women's basketball action here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. And JT, we've seen both teams shoot a combined 3 for 15 in this fourth quarter. That's 20%. What have you seen that's different from past quarters here?
Thing about that is nobody is really getting an open look. There's a hand in the face, somebody running and closing out late, maybe getting the hands in face. Nobody's taking a good, just solid open look. I hadn't seen many pass and cuts open to the basket. Hadn't seen any fast break points here in the fourth quarter here. So they're just playing really tight and sound defense. Like we said at the beginning of the game, both teams are eager to get their first conference win, and it certainly looks like that the way they're playing defense here in this fourth quarter.
And that possession characterized by 2 Madeline Tipton misses. Abby Harrison, though, with the effort on that rebound, trying to get the second chance points. Wilbanks finds Tremy. She's going to pull up from deep, and that one is all net. And Addie Tremy takes the cap off the basket for her team, at least, as now they come out to a 3-point lead. Tipton trying to respond, and that one's sent back by Liho Rodriguez. Bright in the corner. No good by Wilbanks. And that one goes off the leg of Liho Rodriguez. SAU not happy with the call, but nevertheless, Ouachita, they've got 3:41 to cut into this short 3-point lead that SAU has built up after the Tremy 3. Going back to that Tremy 3, though, Addie Tremy has had some spurts from distance in this game. She had a point where she missed 5 shots in a row, 3 for 9 from 3-point range today, and that one was a big one late in this fourth quarter. Robinson. Brooke Smith, the up and under basket, just shrugs off Liho Rodriguez, and Brooke Smith is going to shorten the SAU lead to 1 now, as there's 3:15 remaining in this game. Bright looks out to Tremy. She's guarded by freshman Caden Porter. Ortiz, cross-court pass to Wilbanks. Pulls up. That one's no good off the right side. And Brooke Smith, standing at just 5'11", going really taking over in the paint and really contending with Liho Rodriguez, who stands at 6'5". Brooke Smith, that one's no good, though, off the front of the rim.
She might have missed that shot there, but I'll tell you what, it's the reason why she's one of our leading rebounders. She knows how to get it done on the glass, uses her body really well even against bigger defenders or offenders, and knows how to box out and get those rebounds. She's doing a great job tonight and a really good job this season for the Tigers.
Tonight, she's matched her career high, or excuse me, she's matched her season average with 6 rebounds on the night. And Coach Kylie Hill is going to call a timeout. That'll be his 3rd timeout. He's got 2 more remaining. We're going to stay here and talk, though, as we dwindle down into the just over the final 2 minutes in this game. And JT, you've seen the game slow down just a little bit in this fourth quarter after 3 quarters of quick, fast, and fun, electrifying play. So as this game slows down and both teams just battling for every bucket, What do you see as the X factor?
I would say one thing I don't see happening is one team jumping out to a big lead here since it's been so tight-knit. And I think an X factor would be who's going to step up and make a play for either team. We've seen Madeline Tipton. She did a great job in third quarter. She slowed down here. Abby's done a great job all game. She slowed down here. Trimmy, for the other team, she's done a great job. She slowed down. And Leho slowed down as well. So I don't know if it's going to come from the outside or the inside. But whoever gets the spark first with 2 minutes left in the game, I think they'll be the one to come out on top.
Right now, Madeline Tipton and Abby Harrison out of the game for the Tigers, but they do have Heidi Robinson and Lainey Mears, 2 players that can light it up on the score sheet. And getting in front of the pass was Addie Tremy, and nearly taking it the other way, but just unable to fully grasp the ball. And now substitution for the Tigers. Coming in for Brooke Smith is Abby Harrison. Continuing this war that she's been at tonight with Leho Rodriguez. Right in front of us, taking it out, is Caden Porter. Robinson just having trouble getting it across half court. Able to, though, and that one's stolen by Will Banks. SAU going the other way. It's 2-on-3. No good. Good defense by Porter. And they're going to say that one went out on Ortiz. Great defense on the break by the Tigers. And Ouachita still maintains the SAU 1-point lead.
I think both teams are trying to be really aggressive here these last 30 seconds, and nothing's going for them. I think it's okay to pull back just a little bit since there's still some leeway, only a 1-point difference between these teams.
Ouachita with 13 turnovers tonight, contrary to the other side's 9. Tipton, she looks at Harrison. And that one looked like it was off the shin of Abby Harrison. Great pass by Tipton, just Harrison unable to gain possession of the ball. And it's going back the other way. Less than a minute and a half left in this game. With every second that ticks down, the stakes raised by just a little bit to score. Will Banks. She's guarded by Robinson. To Ortiz on the right side. Ortiz pulls up from 3, and no good, but Audrey Winfrey does not give her the landing space that she needs, and Crystal Ortiz has a chance to put her team up by 2 possessions with 3 shots from the free throw line here.
This could be big here for the Mule Riders if she can convert on all 3 of these shots, giving them, like you said, a 2-possession game with less than a minute left to play.
And you see Winfrey look back at the ref, just saying, you know, I didn't jump up with her, but one of the biggest parts of a foul on 3-point shots is that landing space, making sure that the shooter can come down after the shot safely. And Winfrey there just getting a little too close to Ortiz, and that's why Crystal Ortiz is at the line now. On the 3rd free throw is good. She's unable to make it a 4-point lead, but with just under a minute left in this game, Ouachita now faces a 3-point lead for SAU. And we're going to send it to just a quick break. Stay right here, and we'll be back with some more high-stakes action here from Bill Vining Arena.
I'm Sandra, this is Jorge, and we were adopted in 2019. I remember when they first came to us, Michael was already a teenager. The whole cliche of they're so lucky to have you guys, and it's the other way around. They have changed our family for the better. They chose to love us. They didn't have to. They chose us. Family.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org.
Southern Arkansas leads 59-56 as we are back for some more action in the final minute of this contest. here in Great American Conference play from Bill Vining Arena. On that last possession, Audrey Winfrey committing the costly foul on Crystal Ortiz. Ortiz makes 2 of 3 from the line, giving Ouachita a chance to tie it up with a 3 here or go down by 1. JT, when you look at this game, what does Ouachita need to do to keep themselves in this one on this possession?
I think they need to play smart, take this possession slow. They've got time. They don't need a 3, but if they get one, we'd love to have it. But I think if we can just get 2 points, get a quick stop, come back down, that'll be what that's what needs to happen to win this ball game.
Heidi Robinson, she's got the ball. She's taking it in on Bright. That one's no good. Ball bobbled around. It's going to go to Wilbanks. Ouachita costly missed. They're going to need to play defense here. Foul committed by Lainey Mears. That's her 4th of the contest. And Wilbanks going to the line now. She has a chance to make it a 4 or even 5-point lead with a make here. First one rolls in for her. Crucial make for Wilbanks. She has the chance to make it up to 5 here, and she does. Coach Kylie Hill is going to call his final timeout. Down 5 in this game. We're going to stay right here. JT, you obviously saw that last possession, just unable to go down for Heidi Robinson, and then Lainey Mears just unable to play without fouling. And so now Coach Kylie Hill finds himself in a precarious situation. If you're him in this huddle right now, what are you telling your team? How do you get them back into this one, especially when you're down by 2 possessions?
Quick score, quick stop, quick score game. That's what I'm saying. We got to get – it still don't need a 3-pointer. If you can get to the lane just like Heidi just did, even though they missed, they get to the lane really quick, score this time, they'll have enough time to where they can even use the full shot clock if they need to, and we'll still have extra time to get a quick shot up and win the game. So quick score, quick stop, and another score, and that's what I would be telling my team. But don't panic. We know we can do it. We've been getting to the hole pretty good tonight. So whether it's Tipton, Laney, or Heidi, somebody can get there really quick and make a quick bucket. That's what we need right now.
Madeline Tipton will take it out, and Lainey Mears. She's got the ball. She's going to take the quick mid-range shot, and that one rattles in for her.
There it is. Quick shot. Now we need a quick stop. That'll do it. Oh, what a save by the coach. That was almost a foul against the Mule Riders right there, which would have gave us the ball back right underneath our own basket.
And Derek Matthews just able to make the good call, and then right there you see the Lainey Mears jump shot that takes this lead for the Mule Riders to within 3. Coach Kylie Hill now discussing with the referees after Derek Matthews called the timeout, but you saw there that the referee calling a foul over under the basket, but then the whistle going towards the timeout. So it's still going to be SAU ball out of the timeout. And with 35.5 seconds left in this one, Coach Kylie Hill not happy with the call, but nevertheless, he's going to coach his team back into this one. JT, now down 3. How important is it to play without fouling here?
It's very important to not foul right now. I mean, you don't want to give up a shot, but like I said, you got 30-second shot clock. Even if they use the full shot clock, you get a rebound, you got at least almost about 6 seconds. So if you can just play with your hands up, move your feet, and I think the Tigers will be okay. Try to. I would come out, honestly, I probably will come out in a press. Oh, they're getting the ball on their side of the court because they called a timeout. Well, they can't come out in the full court press to force a turnover. So they just need to move their feet, communicate, rotate really well, and get good hands on the shot, and then they'll be just fine. Take the ball down and score. No more timeouts for the Tigers, though, so we're going to have to push it.
Coach Kylie Hill, like you said, no timeouts left, using his last one earlier. So now pressing, and Abby Harrison whistled for the foul.
Looks like coach's strategy was to get, as soon as they get the ball in, to get a quick foul, hoping, I guess, that they go 1 of 2 or 0 of 2 from the strike.
This puts them in a position, though, where they will have more time left on the clock and more time to bring themselves back into this one. Still 31 seconds remaining as Wilbanks, that shot's not going to go. And so now hoping for another miss is the Tigers.
The rebound here is crucial.
Wilbanks, that one's up, and that one's right through the net. Ouachita down by 4. Mule Riders lead 62-58. Tipton looks at the 3. Heidi Robinson, she's guarded by Bright. Bright falls to the floor. Robinson, that's no good. Rebound by Harrison. And Heidi Robinson unable to establish positioning on the court, and they're going to whistle Robinson out of bounds. That was great effort, though, by Abby Harrison. That shot's blocked by Lijo Rodriguez, and you see there, Heidi Robinson unable to get 2 feet on the court. And so now this press is crucial for Ouachita. Head coach Derek Matthews, he's going to call a timeout. He's still got one more after this. Quick timeout. We're going to stay here once again. Ouachita down by 4. Who does SAU go to on this possession, JT, to get the ball down the court quickly and force Ouachita to foul?
Well, Wilbanks seems to be the one to get the ball up the floor quickly, but I don't think they would want to get it into her, seeing that she's only went 1 of 2 both times from the strike just now. I would try to get the ball into Addie Trimmy. I think that's their best shooter, so she'll have the best chance of knocking down both shots if they get to take a trip to the line if the Tigers foul here on the inbound. But let's hope that the Tigers can come out and get in some kind of full court press and maybe force a quick turnover. And I keep forgetting they got another timeout. The ball's going to go to them right there in the half-court setting. So we're just going to have to, once again, move our feet and try to create a quick turnover. A foul now is not what we need. We need a turnover.
They're going to be looking for Addie Tremy here. She's 83% from the free throw line. Foul called there. That one goes on Tipton. And now Tremy, like I said, 83.3% from the free throw stripe this season. With 12.2 seconds, she's got a chance to ice the game with a make or 2 here. And Tremy sinks the first one. That's going to lengthen the SAU lead to 5. The 5'11" graduate student here hoping to sink 2 and make the veteran play, and she does. Ouachita now's got to go fast if they want any chance in this one. Robinson out to Winfrey. Winfrey, the 3 is no good in that one. Rebounded by Lijo Rodriguez. And your final score here from Bill Vining Arena. Ouachita unable to fully make the comeback. Southern Arkansas 64, Ouachita 58. And JT, we saw a game that had multiple spurts of quickness, but then in that fourth quarter, slowing down for both teams.
I think what it just came down to was that SAU jumped out to a lead early, a big lead early, and led for most of the first half. When Ouachita finally took control, I don't think we led for more than about 2 points with our biggest lead, and we couldn't hold on to that. The Mule Riders just had an answer for everything we did tonight. So great job on behalf of the Southern Arkansas Mule Riders on tonight, getting the win and getting their first conference win.
And with that, Ouachita moves to 0-3 in conference play, and SAU, meanwhile, to 1-2. And right after the break, we'll be meeting with head coach Kylie Hill for a post-game interview. So stay right here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of Bats and Signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, Bats and Signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, Bats and Signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, Bats and Sign did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia called Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Bats and Signs today to see what they can do for you.
Back here with Coach Hill, and Coach Hill, you had a great, your team starting off a little slow, but then able to battle back in that second and third quarter. Just talk about the fight that your team showed after going down by 11 early in that game.
Well, I thought we showed a lot of resiliency, especially after being down early. We were flat on the pancake. I mean, we just simply were no attention to detail, defense, everything we worked on for 3 days. Part of that, we're in finals week. I mean, it's been a rough 3 days for our kids, but we responded and had everything in our possession. I mean, you go right into half. I mean, we go take a lead, and then we give it back in less than 30 seconds. And back-to-back turnovers, back-to-back poor decision defensively, poor block out, and then next thing you know, we're in a foul situation that just shouldn't be happening. And then we find out we take a lead. I call 2 timeouts to get us a look, and we go dry for almost 2 minutes plus. Shots at the rim, trying to draw fouls, did not take place, and we didn't have anybody in a rebounding position as well. And we just didn't capitalize. And I mean, the SAU did a great job of putting the ball in position. They hit big threes, especially early in this basketball game, and we did not counter that and on a consistent basis. And then when we did, every time they had an answer, and then we were able to respond, and we had our chances. We had our chances to multiple times, especially in the late third quarter and in the midway through that fourth quarter. But you know, we don't. It shouldn't be one possession out. We've got to execute, come out of a timeout, and we really had no sense of bench depth today either. I mean, it just was a very lackadaisical day, and SAU made us pay for it.
And talking about those threes, SAU going 11 for 25 from
Correct.
deep. And, you know, you guys not taking as many threes, but just not able to sink as many as them. Just looking at SAU tonight, you know, what was the approach in that second half? And you really did prevent them from making as many, but, you know, just that three-point percentage, how did you face that?
Well, I think, I mean, unless I'm incorrect, I think did they have 8 in the first half? You know, so I think we did a pretty good job of adjusting to some things. We made some adjustments at halftime. And again, it comes back to response that we decided to do the things we worked on for 3 days, and we were able to keep them at bay, and they got fatigued, got tired. Those shots came shorter and shorter. But we became very lackadaisical. I mean, offensively, our kids who need to be able to score ran away from the ball at times and then put it in situations where they couldn't score. But I mean, that's something we got to learn curve, get better, and I've got to be a better coach with this situation. And you know, I rolled the dice when I went called multiple timeouts and didn't have anything less for the last 40-something seconds. But I was trying to put us in a situation where we could get downhill and draw fouls and again get it to a sense where they had one team foul on that last fourth quarter, and I was trying to get a situation where we can get to the free throw line last couple of minutes, but didn't quite work out the way we wanted it to. Really disappointing day all the way across the board. We were just super flat across the board, and I've just got to go back and review and see what we did that preparation-wise, and hopefully we got to recover. We still have some kids kicking finals tomorrow, and then we got to get on a bus and head to Monticello on Saturday.
And Coach, I'll talk about 2 players, but first I want to start with Abby Harrison. She had herself just a heck of a matchup against the 6'5" Lijo Rodriguez, and just able to battle with the height disadvantage. What was your objective going into the much taller defender, and how to not just guard her on offense, but to get around her on defense?
Well, I think one of the biggest things we did a better job throughout the course of the game on the defensive side in the second half, but I thought we did a poor job for 40 minutes that we allowed them to get second chance opportunities. I say this to the dying days. I say it to our kids. I said, you know, the first shot won't beat you, the second will, and the second one beat us tonight multiple times. You know, because we had stops, had opportunities, and it becomes a possession game. I mean, you look at analytics-wise, you know, a team that gets the most possessions, regardless of what's going to happen, is going to get more chances, literally. And so we were going to be in a position to do that, and we just weren't efficient with the basketball. On the opposite end, on the offensive end, you know, we got transition early, and then we stopped running. And I was trying to put us in position, and we just didn't quite get there. I tried to get some early offense action going, some different things that were trying to make us happen and kind of pick up the pace so we're so flat and get the big kid moving. You know, she was tired like the rest of us, and I thought Abby did a better job with that, but we just got to we missed a lot of 2-footers today, a lot of 2-footers, shots at the rim, shots with a little bit of a contact, and those are shots we've got to make.
And Coach, finally I want to finish this on a high note. Madeline Tipton really taking over the scoring load in that third quarter. You know, she looked a little bit beaten up after that first mid-air layup, but then she's able to go on for 7 more points after that. Just talk about, you know, how she was feeling in that moment, and then how you were able to just help her battled through what could have possibly been some kind of hurt, but how she was able to battle through that and then have what was an insane third quarter.
Well, I really challenged Madeline Tipton in the second quarter. I was going to pull her in the second quarter and also at halftime. And she's a competitor, and she tried to go meet that challenge. And I think I was trying to get another rotation, and she just basically she ran out of gas at times and tried to do too much. But she did so much getting us back in this basketball game. But I just think that right now we're still a good basketball team. We just simply, we've got to be able to make some two-footers, and then we've got to make some situations early that make some defensive stops to help us succeed and not bury ourselves. And we got to fight that proverbial mountain all the way through. And then I have to do a better job trying to find our rotations, because we had people who weren't able to guard, we had people who weren't able to score, and then we're trying to mix and match, and we had pace, and it was just a very unique game today, and challenged me as a coach. And the only thing that I can do right now is make sure I get better and help this team succeed.
And Coach Kylie Hill will have that opportunity to do that on Saturday in Monticello against the Cotton Blossoms of Arkansas Monticello. But for now, this has been Isaac Bourne, and earlier we had Jeremiah Turner, and this is Coach Kylie Hill, and thank you so much for tuning in. So make sure to tune in to the men's broadcast in just under 20 minutes here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
I'm Nicole Auerbach.
Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Pranica of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
This is Danielle Musselman.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN.
This is Tom Hart of ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.